Well, hello everybody. I'm in Woodland Hills this morning or this afternoon. I would like you to meet Nvart Gananian. I met her through my son. She recruited Michael to join her team, and I wanted you to introduce her line of work. Would you tell us exactly what you do, Nvart?
Of course, just to introduce myself a little bit, I'm Nvart Gananian. I've been in the financial industry for about 5 years now. Basically, what we do as a company and our mission is to educate families on how money works. At the end of the day, what I've come to realize that a lot of people, although we have all these fancy careers and professions, we still lack that financial education. So what we do as a company is, again, educate families on how money works, but more importantly, connecting families to the different top financial companies that are out there. So that's the main thing that we focus on.
Well, I remember you mentioning you were in a different field. Can you tell me why you chose the financial field to get into?
Of course. Yeah, before I graduated from University of Irvine. I studied psychology, and I was going to pre-med to go into pharmacy school. I was supposed to move out to Boston for 3 years for the pharmacy program, and right before I had that transition to move, I decided to actually step back and pursue my career in the financial industry, because what I realized is the financial industry is recession proof. What I mean by that, it doesn't matter whether our economy is good or bad, the information we need at all times of life. Whether we're making a lot of money or we're making a little money, we still need to understand on how money works, how to save money, where to save money. So I realized that this is an industry that more people need us, right? So that's why I decided it's a better business decision at the end of the day to make that transition into the financial industry.
Sounds amazing. I know you're into promoting women and helping women get into this business. Can you tell us why? I'm all supporting women. I kind of see that in you.
Definitely. I think us as women, we're never really given that opportunity to be independent as much as the men are, in a sense. Culturally, especially in our Armenian culture, where we're so busy taking care of the household and raising the children that we never take that step back to really educate ourselves as far as what do we really want in the future. Number one, setting goals. I feel like we focus so much on making sure the family gets what we want. We never really focus on what we really want for ourselves in the future. So I feel like women need help in the sense to have that empowering feeling, to be pushed, to be moved, to help them get to the next level. So I obviously, as a woman, feel a lot more connected with the other women in the industry and obviously everywhere, that I think it's my duty to help them, as I wish someone would have helped my mom whenever obviously she moved to the States.
That's exciting because I see a big change in the generation today. The younger people, younger women are getting into more independent, decisions and stuff, and that's amazing. Tell me a little bit about what kind of planning. When you said a lot of financial planning, what does that involve or what it includes?
Of course, there's basically four main things that we emphasize on. Number one is helping parents put aside money little by little. So when it's time for their kids to go to school, they have that money coming in. When I graduated University of Irvine, I remember looking into USC and UCLA. It was going to cost about $120,000 to $150,000 for a basic degree. Not a lot of families have that kind of money laying around. It shouldn't mean that the kids shouldn't go to school, but this is where the financial struggle comes in. So
yeah, it's a huge investment.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is help parents put aside little by little when their children are younger. So when it's time for them to go to school, they have that $100,000 to $150,000 to help the kids go to school. Or if the kid decides not to go to school, they can use it for some kind of business, but it's helping your child get a head start, which every single parent that I've sat in front of this past 5 years, not a single person has said, I don't want to help my kid's future. Right. So that's one of the things.
That's very important. When I was getting my business degree, one of the things my one professor told me that stuck in my head is it's never too early to start saving money, even plans like life insurance plan when you're young. So as graduations are coming up for most people and you want to gift your children with something, I think this would be an amazing gift to gift them, a policy plan that has like a savings attached to it, or a life insurance policy that has some savings attached. I'm not too familiar with them, but she's the expert, and as young and beautiful as she is, she's very brilliant, very smart, and very motivated. And if you're looking for, what advice would you give our audience from this point on to learn more?
Well, one advice that I would give is to be open-minded. I feel like, especially the financial industry, people are so afraid to open themselves up to learning about money because some point in their life they went through an experience that they didn't like or it didn't feel good. that they hesitate to learn more. They hesitate to let somebody come in and help them. And if there's one advice I would give you guys, be open to educating yourself on the basics of how to save for yourself, whether it's for retirement, whether it's learning how to invest money, or whether it's properly protecting yourself. Be open to the idea to someone to come and help you with that.
You also can reach out to a lot of the women out there who would like a second career, or they've been home for so long watching their kids. If you guys want to start something new or learn about the financial industry, or just start a whole new career, I think this is the really cool, great way to go about it. So please contact her and feel free to ask her questions. I think as far as my experience with her has been, she's been a great influence on Michael. I see him matured. I see him more knowledgeable than I am in a few things, as things have changed, obviously. So nothing to lose. Please contact her and learn more as whatever applies to you. She has a lot to offer and quite pleasant, I might add. So.
Thank you, and thank you so much for coming out here and letting me, speak out to everybody that's out there, because as women, I think we need to come together to help get this information out. And for those of you who are looking to go into a new career or looking to make some extra income, my office is currently in Woodland Hills, but we're looking for more people to help train and bring on board, because we are looking to expand into more offices. And especially if you speak a second language, that's definitely a big help too. So reach out to me. You guys will see my information at some point on the page. So
given their
feel
kids,
free.
Young adults,
Yeah.
it seems like you're a great motivator to the younger crowd, so which is a good thing.
Yes.
Thank you for taking
Thank
time.
you.
Your busy schedule.
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much.
Thanks.